Alert, NFL hit with disaster. This won't end well. And what's becoming a reoccurring theme, the NFL got another piece of bad news concerning the effect these anthem protests are having on their ratings. As reported by Deadline, the league's ratings have declined substantially from the Veterans Day protests, with the Week 10 Monday Night Football getting a 6.2 rating, an 18% decline from last week. NFL officials are worried that low ratings have persisted ever since the season's record low in October. The NFL ratings have been steadily low throughout the season, taking a significant hit following the weekend's Veterans Day protest when 3 Miami Dolphin players took the knee during the matchup. Last week's Monday game between the Detroit Lions and the Green Bay Packers saw ratings rise slightly from the week prior, pulling in a 3.8 rating and 11.08 million total viewers. It's a stark contrast to last year's game, in which the November 14, 2016 face-off between the New York Giants and the Cincinnati Bengals saw ratings at least 22% higher. Overall, this week's game marked the second worst showing on Monday night this season and the fourth worst MNF rating since it moved to ESPN in 2006. A contributing factor to this game's dismal ratings was the fact that the NFL announced there would be no change to their kneeling policy despite threats of boycotts. One Facebook page called Boycott the NFL grew to over 227,000 followers and warned the league that disrespecting United States veterans was unacceptable. We're sending the National Football League, its corporate sponsors, and the television networks a message this Veterans Day weekend. Second Vote wrote, according to the Washington Times, Americans are sick of the disrespectful national anthem protests that the NFL has not only allowed to continue, but has institutionalized in pre-game ceremonies. Overall, 22,000 Americans said that they would not be watching the game because of the league's policy, which currently states that players should stand for the anthem, but are in no way forced to do so until millionaire football players stop protesting the national anthem of the United States. Will be here, the group added. President Trump has consistently condemned the protests on Twitter while challenging the leadership of the NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell. 24 NFL players continue to kneel during the national anthem, showing total disrespect to our flag and country. No leadership in the NFL, he tweeted. Yes, this was a while back. As reported by The Hill, only 44% of those polled last month by the Winston Group said they thought favorably of the NFL, down from 57% last year. The fall-off in favorable occurred among important audiences. Among males, NFL favorables fell 23%, points going from 68% to 45% according to Winston. I got news for you, they're even lower than what they're stating. And looking at more specific audience, males 34 to 54, favorables fell 31 percentage points, going from 73% to 42%. Among this group, the NFL has a surprising negative image, as it went from a positive 54%, 73% favorable, to 19% unfavorable. In August, to negative 5%, 42% favorable, minus negative 47% unfavorable in September, added the group. From the loss in ratings to weekend business relations, the NFL anthem protests are having a detrimental effect upon this once great sport. Hopefully the leadership within the league will finally recognize this truth. I got news for them. People are not going back. Once you see that, what's the difference if they stand? They have to force you to stand? disgusting. They don't care for the country. We don't care for them. And that's the bottom line. We saw their true colors. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And again, thank you so much for watching.